Hi Libra, welcome to your tarot reading. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. Either way, thank you so very much for being here and thank you for sharing your energy with me. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to pull a traditional Celtic cross spread. Whatever message comes out is what the collective needs to hear at this time. I've set that intention with this deck and with my guides. So if you are here because this is in your feed, then this message is for you. And if you are here because of the title, then this message is definitely for you. So we're going to pull from the tarot, and I do have an oracle deck as well that I will pull from at the end to get any additional messages from Spirit. So let's see what we have here. Wheel of Fortune is also under that one. I usually only grab one, but that Wheel of Fortune was calling to me. So be sure and like the video. Leave a comment if you feel called to do so. And definitely subscribe if you like the messages, because all of that really helps my channel to grow. But it also pushes the messages out so that others can receive them as well. So I really appreciate you guys doing that. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords is about conflict. It is about arguments, tension, but it's also about, like, you know, those difficult discussions that we have with people like family, friends, you know what I mean? So this could be, you know, toxic workplace. This can be arguments with family members, loved ones. But it's also about, like, you know, this battle that you're having with people. What is it worth to argue, right? And what is it worth to um kind of, you know, have these arguments with people? Is it worth hurting other people's feelings? Is it worth the argument, right? Like, you kind of have to step back and look at it and see, kind of just manage your emotions during these moments and really kind of reflect and see, is it even worth having an argument with someone, right? Is it going to do any good? The situation is the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is moving on. It is a transition. It is accepting a lesson and then moving forward and transitioning into, you know, a new mindset, a new way of being, a new lifestyle, whatever this transition is for you. You could physically be moving as well. This is my card for moving. But it's also about, like, accepting that lesson. And then after the Five of Swords, you know, like, I just saw like this water boiling here. Um, and then moving to calmer waters, right? Like, things are going to calm down and kind of smooth out. Maybe this argument was in the past, right? And now things are trying to kind of calm down and cool down here and really balance out for you. And this is just like kind of accepting that and then moving on from that conflict, right? So the blockage is the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is about victory, recognition. This is about being seen and, um, you know, having this reward and this victorious moment, and everybody around you is supporting you, right? This can be like a delay in your success, a delay in some kind of victory here. Just like a temporary setback, right? Like, it's not like a huge delay, but things could probably feel a little bit, you know, like a small setback here, right? Things may feel a little bit delayed. And I feel like it's just part of the process. And, you know, keep sticking with your plan, keep doing what you're doing, and you're almost there, right? Like, don't give up on it. But this is probably feeling a little, you know, disappointed and things just not turning out the way you anticipated. Just a little bit delayed here. You know, this moving on or transition may be a little bit delayed. The cause of this is the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles is about planting a seed and then things coming to fruition, right? Like, you plant the seed, you tend to the soil, you water the plant, and then you watch it grow, right? It's patience, it's work, it's pouring in all of this effort. And I feel like you are looking at a situation and deciding that it's not worth the effort, right? Like, is this worth your energy? Are you getting back what you put into this. And I feel like, with that tension and the arguments here, and then this need to move on, I feel like you are delaying the inevitable here with the Six of Wands, like things feeling delayed and not moving on, not transitioning to smoother waters here, is because you're really trying to look at a situation and wonder if it's worth pouring into. And maybe kind of, that can be a difficult thing to come to terms with, right? Especially if this is like a long term relationship and you are just realizing that it's not worth the effort anymore, right? Or a job that you've been at for 20 years, right? That's a difficult decision to make. So, in the recent past, what occurred that is affecting this is the King of Wands. So, the King of Wands is about self empowerment, it is that confidence, it is power and authority, right? And it's that healthy masculine energy of confidence and leadership while taking action and having stability and integrity, right? So, I feel like maybe this was about you kind of stepping up and taking control of a situation, right? Maybe there was like manipulation and lies, and you're ready to move on from it, right? And you've kind of stepped up and decided to take control of the situation because it's not worth pouring into anymore. Um, so your higher self or your spirit guides are giving you the Three of Swords. So there was some kind of loss or separation or some kind of heartbreak here, and they're really telling you to heal that, right? Because the Three of Cups is a very painful process, and I keep getting this collective message about difficult situations being ended or moving on from situations, and I feel like you're doing that right now. It's just a matter of healing, because that pain lingers for a certain amount of time. And this is just like embracing and acknowledging the truths about the situation, and then accepting that, and then having some compassion for yourself and really creating some space for you to be able to move and transition into these smoother waters, right? Like move into a calmer period and a new cycle, right? Like we have that Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck here, along with that Five of Swords. Again, I usually only take one card from the bottom of the deck, but I saw this one and it called to me for whatever reason. And then you have the Nine of Wands behind that, like moving into a new cycle after all of these lessons have been learned, right? Like this is the Wounded Warrior card. Like you've been through a lot here, and the Wheel of Fortune is about things turning into in your favor, right? Turning into a new cycle, because our lives go in cycles, right? And this wheel keeps turning. So I feel like things are moving into a new cycle. That's what this Six of Swords is. Like you're transitioning, and you need to heal, right? That's basically, this was a painful situation. Some kind of ending has occurred, and now it's just time to make some space for yourself and be able to heal from it. So in the immediate future, we have the Five of Wands, and the Five of Wands is about it's about tension, right? This is like kind of a clash of egos, some competition, some rivalry. But it's also about like working with your ego in a productive way, right? Again, like what is this battle worth to you, right? Is it worth hurting other people? Is it worth, if you argue with somebody, is it even worth it? Are they even going to see your side, right? Are they just gonna see their side, right? Like there's, pour your energy into things that are worth it, because again, the Seven of Pentacles, like it's just not worth the energy, it's not worth the drama and the hassle and the arguments here. So in the immediate future, I feel like this is maybe some kind of rivalry or competition. Like if this was a work situation and you're transitioning out of it, right? Like this could be like some arguments or some tension coming up, or a lot of people like arguing with you. If this is a relationship, then there could be assets, things that you are separating here. So there's like kind of this clash, there's like this battle of egos here. But just stand up for yourself. You're allowed to have an opinion, and you're also allowed to have a viewpoint, right? Like your opinions and viewpoints are valid. So kind of just stand up for yourself. Just don't let it get to that point of, the Five of Swords, where you're arguing and being manipulative and that kind of thing. So this is like unforeseen kind of like obstacles and inconveniences, right? This isn't like a huge obstacle like a tower moment, right? Like these are like little inconveniences and things that are like just annoying and obnoxious that you're going to have to deal with because of this situation. But I feel like you can definitely overcome it. So, in your thoughts and feelings, we have the Judgment card, and the Judgment is a new beginning. This is like a rebirth. Again, acceptance. It is accepting these lessons, accepting things for the way that they are. So, I feel like you are finally coming to terms with this ending, this separation, whatever this heartache is for you. Um, and really kind of moving on from it. I feel like it's just kind of lingering in your energy right now. And again, it's just these last little annoyances. Again, like maybe you left something at a house, at your ex's house, or they left something at your house. And it's just like these last little bits of details that you need to take care of in order to move forward. So, this is like that rebirth and kind of awakening um, to things, to these lessons, and then really kind of moving forward from a place of understanding and opening up to new opportunities, right? This could be like a spiritual awakening, or just, leaving the past behind and then moving forward. In your environment, the influence here is the Three of Pentacles. So this is about teamwork and collaboration, right? Like this is about working with others in order to move forward, in order to heal, right? So you could be, maybe you're working with a group of people to kind of heal from the situation, or this could just be about you needing to collaborate with others in order to move forward. Maybe you are working with others, and that's like what this Five of Wands is, right? It's kind of like this tension, this underlying annoying energy, but um, just kind of uh, things will be successful here, right? Like the Three of Pentacles is about success. It is about opportunities, new doors opening. So I feel like, you seeing this lesson for what it is and accepting it and continuing to move forward despite that pain and loss is really going to open new doors for you and kind of expand things for you here, whether that's in work or relationships or just, energetically, it is opening things up here for you. So, in your hopes and fears, we have the King of Swords. This is your card, right? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. But this is, um, taking action from a place of logic and reason, and then that authoritative stepping into your power, really your ownership, and being able to have that self empowerment in order to move forward. So, you're probably really hoping to maybe like get back to yourself, right? That self empowerment, being able to move things forward and trust your own voice, trust in your power, trust in your this transformative process that you've been through here, right? Like maybe getting back to yourself. Maybe this kind of took you away from who you were, who you are. So the potential outcome here is the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is about fast forward movement. This is about steady progress, steady forward movement here. So I feel like things are going to open up pretty quickly. Like things are going to start moving fast once all of this is closed out, right? Like again, this Three of Pentacles, like new doors opening. And I feel like when they do, like once you release this last little bit of whatever this is, I feel like that's really going to open these doors very quickly for you, because the Eight of Wands is a very fast moving energy. It's quick action. It is, job offers coming in, or you really just kind of moving forward in the trajectory of where you want to go, right? Again, maybe moving, starting your life over, or, starting a new job, just starting a new way of being by yourself rather than in a relationship, right? But things are going to pick up pretty quickly here. I really love that for you. They're going to start moving forward. I feel like you guys have been kind of in this, like I said, the collective readings the last few weeks have been about an ending and painful experiences, and then, needing to move away from those. And I feel like things are going to start moving now for you. I really love that. That's amazing energy. I'm happy for you guys. Let's see. What do Libras not see coming here, Spirit? Libra not see coming. Wow. Okay. So we have the Nine of Cups, the Lovers, and the Nine of Pentacles. I love that. So the Nine of Cups is obviously wish fulfillment, right? Like, so this is about you having your own wish fulfillment. What is your happiness, right? Like, maybe you've been focused on others' happinesses, or you've been so focused on this situation that you weren't fulfilling yourself. So this is like emotional fulfillment in um, partnerships and relationships, right? So this could be like a new partnership coming in here, whether that's in love or in business, right? This could be about like your business, and then like things like really opening up for you here. So the Lovers is also about balance, right? It's like making a choice from a place of love and understanding, and then remaining aligned with your manifestations, right? Your wish fulfillment. So this could be like a new relationship coming in after a time of being single, or this could just be like a wish fulfillment in alignment with self, right? Because the Nine of Pentacles is that that independent energy. It's also my card of being single. So, but it's like standing on your own and being independent, like being able to handle yourself and handle finances, handle your emotional stability, your spiritual practice, right? Whatever that is. And even in a relationship, being able to um, keep your autonomy, right? Keep your independence within relationships, and then being able to balance both together, right? So I really love this energy. I think this is amazing. There's some kind of wish fulfillment in relationships coming in here, and you being able to feel independent and like you can handle things on your own, right? So whether you're getting into a new relationship, some of you may not want love. This could just be you balancing your masculine and feminine and getting into alignment, and then, really having that stability to stand on your own here. Either way, I really love this for you. This is amazing energy. So let's see. What advice do you have for Libra Spirit? What advice do you have for them? I love this. Man, you got 3 major arcana. That's awesome. So you got the Hanged Man, the Chariot, and Temperance. So release control, the Hanged Man. Like, things may feel a little stuck, a little stagnant, right? But release that control and really look at things from a different perspective, right? Um, let spirit handle what they need to handle, and don't try to control any situations. Just go with the flow here. And the Chariot is about blasting through those obstacles. Like, keep that forward momentum, keep um that self-control here, right? And really blast through these obstacles, right? This Five of Wands is nothing for this Chariot energy, right? So really just release control, keep moving forward, keep focused on where you want to go with that Chariot card. And then you have Temperance, which is about remaining balanced and doing things in moderation, and really taking care of yourself here, right? So it's like harmony and divine timing again. So um, this is about, working with the divine in order to move forward on your path. And it's about alchemizing that energy, right? And working with spirit rather than against them, right? Like, surrender control and keep moving forward and remain balanced and keep focused on your wish fulfillment and where you want to go here, right? I really love this energy. I mean, I feel like it's um trusting that intuitive guidance, and really kind of, again, you are divinely guided here. I feel like spirit's leading you to where you want to go, right? Definitely wish fulfillment here. You have that Nine of Cups. So I love this energy for you guys, because you've really been like going through some tough endings lately. So I feel like things are going to start moving forward really quickly. You just gotta, let the divine do their thing. Let spirit handle things, and you focus on you. So I really love that message for you, Libra. I hope that this helps, and I will see you next time. Bye.